When I put down 10 plus 5, it equals 15. Once I'm done with 7, I just count to 4.
On a cold night in Flint, Michigan.
And how many in the ones place?
Lakia Cannon helps her children. 8-year-old Kalia.
10 plus 1 equals 11.
Yeah, go baby.
And 9-year-old Khaterius.
We're going to do this in a Google Slides presentation.
With homework.
Then we count up to see what makes it to 14.
Booyah!
The kids have only been in the classroom a few months over the last 2 years.
I miss talking to my friends and eating with them and having fun with them. I want to go to regular school.
Citing the recent surge in COVID cases, Flint Community Schools announced they would continue remote learning until further notice. No return date on the calendar. This decision, a contrast to cities like Philadelphia, Chicago, and New York, pushing to keep schools open, something President Biden wants.
We're not going back to closing schools. Schools should stay open.
The CDC says multiple studies show transmission of COVID-19 in school settings is usually lower than or similar to community transmission when districts put the right prevention strategies in place. In Flint, parents are struggling with the decision to continue remote learning.
I have to be able to make a living so that I can pay for a roof over our heads, so I can pay for food. And if I can't have someone who can sit with the kids during their school hours, then I have to.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you in?
Lakia's mother, Beverly, helps out by bringing the children to a local senior center where she's director.
I put them across the hall in my little conference room, and one at one table, one at another table on opposite ends with their headphones.
An option many families don't have.
Do you see H2O anywhere?
Kevin Jones, superintendent of Flint Community Schools, stands by the decision he made to continue remote learning indefinitely.
When the surge happened, as of January 13th, the positivity rate is 38% and it was climbing. And so we made the decision to have them out until this surge begins to decline.
Jones said the district was allocated nearly $150 million in federal funds to make improvements to slow the spread of the virus. Renovations have been made, but there's still more work.
Our ventilation is not where it needs to be to ensure total safety. And so we're working at that. And we've been working at that for the last year or so.
Jones says he isn't willing to risk losing anyone again.
How has COVID robbed you?
I lost my father, I lost my hero. I hear him in the back of my head. Make sure you're doing what's best for children.
And while some say distance learning is the worst option, Jones says it's best for now.
You're going to see your friends. Right now, let's just stay safe. Hang in there.